my little singing. All right, all right, all right, all right. Looks like I'm live. Looks like it only took me 13 minutes to get on. And let me check to see if the sound is working. Yeah, the sound is working. Hey there! It's my lunchtime again. It's the Social Work Expat. I am glad to have you here today. We are right at the almost end of Faceless October. I'm going to switch this over right here. Faceless October. My goal was to make content every single day this month with the main goal in mind to get people. There's something wrong with my video. Hopefully it's streaming right, but I can't see it. And I might need to switch back. But the goal was to get all of the steps and work through all of the steps to make a faceless YouTube channel for passive income generation using AI tools this month and to make content for that. I feel really good about what I was able to accomplish. We got 8 faceless YouTube channels made, all of which were using AI tools, different AI tools, and I'm going to move it back to camera. Yeah, because looking at myself with that particular expression was not my best time. AI tools, used all AI tools, 8 faceless YouTube channels, and now the next step is to upload content to the channels and see what the reception is and the ability to make passive income. I am so excited that I was able to finish, and I am so excited that I have been able to share this ride with as many people as I have been able to this month. Today's stream will not be long. I don't have, so I used the rhinestone, hot fix rhinestone applicator last night to put more rhinestones on. Some you can see, some you can't, but it was fun. Had fun. That's almost as much fun as what diamond painting looks like, but I like to have a finished product that is functional. So putting rhinestones on things, bedazzling things, that was really fun. We'll see what I can come up with for next month. I think I have an idea, but we'll see if I'm going to stream that or not. And instead of rambling, let me see if I can pull up what I really want to share. Today is the last day that we, if anybody is interested, that we are able to provide written comments to the Copyright Office about AI, generative AI, and obtaining copyrights for work or works that were created with the assistance of generative AI. I am looking for the video that I made, but it's on the channel. I think it's a little longer than a short. I made that on the Pictory video live stream using a script that was made with Bard, and then I rewrote a little bit of it because nothing that these chatbots make sounds like really human. Everything still needs, it needs us to initiate the interaction, at least for now. It needs us to give the idea for what the interaction is. It needs us to revise it. It needs us to upload. Now, I know that there have to be some YouTube channels that are completely machine made. We don't know what they are because they're faceless or they look faceless, because deepfakes are a thing and cloning is a thing, electronic cloning. So there might be some YouTube channels, my voice is getting all messed up, but there might be some YouTube channels that we've been watching for years that don't have an actual real factual person. Just because generative AI is new for us doesn't mean that it is new for industry insiders. The Mind Valley AI Summit that I watched, I think it was back in May. No, because I started this in July. It was the end of July, beginning of August, I believe. And there's a video on the channel about my mind being blown about the fact that they put this AI summit together, Mind Valley did, and within 7 days, they had generated $5 million in signups for their little program. And it's not a little program, but it's generative AI for knowledge workers or CEOs or something like that. And I was very impressed, very impressed. That got me thinking that there's money in generative AI. There's a lot of money in generative AI. And it also got me thinking about the fact that I would have to look at, I think the last name was Jane, but one of the speakers, he had a fireside chat during the Mind Valley Summit. And he talked about the fact that he got right out of the gate, talked about the fact that AI is not new. It's just new in its accessibility to the general public. AI has been around for probably longer than my twins have been alive. So that's probably longer than the Twin Towers have been gone. So late 90s, Y2K, AI has probably been in use in lots of places in industry and gated and private for over 20 years. It is now accessible to the general public. Well, what's the general public going to do with it? Lots of stuff. And bringing it back around to the Copyright Office, a lady made a graphic novel and she went to get the graphic novel copyrighted. And all of the text was hers, but the artwork for her graphic novel was all made with generative AI. She got her copyright for the entire work. And then she went around talking about the fact that she had the first piece of copyrighted material using generative AI. And you know how the government goes, and I worked for the government, so I know how it goes. You done told on yourself. And because she told on herself, her copyright was revised. All of her written content, she was able to keep the copyright for. But all of the generated images, the AI generated images, those she got her copyright stripped. If we have an opinion about that, and it could be any opinion, but if we have an opinion about whether we use generative AI for works that we then send to the Copyright Office, the US Copyright Office, to get a copyright on, we need to speak up and give our opinion. 11:59 Eastern Time today, which is October 30th, 2023, is the deadline if you would like to participate and if you would like to give your comments. That is my plug for today. That is my whole little platform for today. I have a feeling, because I was going to spend a bunch of time writing up my opinion, but I don't know. I actually feel like I don't know what my opinion is. I really thought that my opinion was going to be, we need to be able to copyright our materials because all generative AI interactions need human intervention in order for them to be started. And should I, as a person like me, I, as a person who is very visually, manually dexterous, um, challenged, I cannot draw my way out of a paper bag. But say I needed a drawing for a project that I'm working on. Should I be punished because I can't draw? Or say I hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork and have someone draw something for me based on my description, and I have them sign to say, yes, okay, this is based on your idea and you have the rights to it and all that good stuff. If I have someone else physically draw something for me, give it to me because I paid for, I paid them for their time and their skill, and then I add that drawing to a work and copyright it, how is that different from using generative AI to make something that is not infringing on somebody else's copyright? I'm not saying, oh, hey, who can do this? Well, Dolly, okay, Midjourney, Dolly 3. Oh, hey, Dolly, could you make could you make me a Dolly? Could you make me a Dali, Salvador Dali work? Could you just copy the style of Salvador Dali and turn this Nivea container into a uh, a scape. Turn it into a scape a la Dali, right? Because I would like to take that container and I want to use it, that Dali-esque container, and I want to use it for an ad campaign, right? Using someone else's style is stealing, absolutely, but people do it all the time. And it's been copywritten and trademarked for stealing people's style. Using a machine to do it or using another person to do it seems irrelevant to me. And so I was going to take a bunch of time and I was going to write all that up and I was going to submit it to the Copyright Office. But I don't know if I have time for that. And I don't know if I have the inclination for it. But if there is somebody out there who does have the time and they have an opinion that they want to share with the US Copyright Office and have it in the public record and be like, hey, I gave an opinion on that. Oh, look, they quoted me and that's mine, because your name will be on it. And there is some satisfaction to that. If you want to participate in that, I'm going to put the link in the description. And I'm looking for the link. I'm still running my mouth. I cannot do two things at once. But if you would like to participate, today is the day. And that's all I got. Like, honestly, that's all I've got for today. Um, we are winding down with Faceless, winding down. And let's see if I can, just screen share only, because I really do not like that expression that I have. All right, there we go. If you have enjoyed any of my Faceless October content or have found it helpful, please feel free to subscribe. I have really enjoyed working on this month's content, and I am looking forward to figuring out what my next project is going to be. This was all for proof of concept to see if there are money-making ways to use AI tools, and I have seen that there are, and I have seen that there are many different entry points to making money using AI tools. If you would like to come along for the ride, I am the social work expat, and I am looking forward to our next interaction. Tomorrow is the last day, and depending on my mood, I'm probably going to rant just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, just a little bit. I'm going to go back to the camera so that I can say goodbye. Thank you for coming along on the ride today. I look forward to seeing you next time. And in the meantime, I wish you all good things. Take care.